Bryant Family Medicine All Sports Media presents Around the Region, the Fall Sports Show. And folks, and of course, this is definitely the first show of the year. We're having all kinds of issues. They've changed StreamYard around. Everything is like completely backward. Plus, we're having trouble getting a link out to one of our guests. So hopefully Edward and Ryan is working on that as we speak. But it's right now, it's not going too well for us, but folks, it's the first show of the season. We'll work the kinks out. We're in preseason mode. I got Ryan doing 2 days, so hopefully we'll get it together. But talking about Ryan, Ryan, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. Been ready to roll up since about last week.
And now, you've got Edward. We've worked him hard on 2 days. He might not. Well, I don't know what happened to this. We're having all kinds of issues, Coach. Boys, where have y'all been? You can't just take off. Like I know. I tried, Coach. I tried to tell Edward. Edward's the one who said, "Let's all take off and take these vacations." And you know how Edward is. So Edward got his way. But talking about Edward, are you
always
with
got to
us?
take a fresh dip of Coca-Cola. You get that fresh with every sip.
Like I said, we're having some issues about getting our links out, so hopefully we can work the kinks out on that. And we're trying to get hold of some people through email, and for some odd reason, the email is not working for us. So I don't know. Hopefully, we'll get it worked out. Ryan, are you having any luck on your side contacting?
I just logged in on my computer to my school email because that's now what me and Mott's having to use is school emails or whatever. So I did send it out again. So we'll see if he gets it.
Okay, but I'm gonna let you go and Edward, I'm gonna let you and Ryan talk a little bit, and I'm gonna come right back on. I'm gonna make a call to one of our guests and see if we can get this lined out real quick.
All right, that sounds good.
Well,
Edward,
he's always just trying to run off.
but
That's
what happens. That's what happens with this new law that we're having to work around it.
Well, the perks to that is I don't work for a school system, so
you can do whatever you want to. Me and Mark has to watch.
Yeah, but I see, not to get into no political debate over this thing, but I see the pros and cons both ways. And that's about really what I can leave it at. I can see, the benefits to it, but I can also see the downfalls to it. You know, I'll leave you with some of the downfalls. You take like some of the coaching staffs. I've had a few of them tell me already that it's, they had like big, massive group text that had the parents in it and the players in it. That they'd send out practice times or some type of change in what they was getting ready to do. They'd send out a big group message so everybody got it. Now I say that is putting a little bit of a damper because now you got to send out a big, massive email. So I see that. But the pros to it is, I see the benefits of everything that they're hoping that it's going to stop. So, I see both sides of it.
Yeah, I mean, me and you did talk a little bit about this on the phone a couple of days ago about would this hurt high school sports and would it not?
But flipping the script a little bit, we had the dead period where everybody had rest time, and it was really rejuvenating, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But I'm looking forward to football season and volleyball and soccer to kick back in. I'm ready for sports to open up back in full force again.
I say everybody in the state of Kentucky is ready to get back at it.
Ryan, I sent you some stuff there to work on while we bring on our first guest, and hopefully you could get some of that kinks worked out. But big thank you to our sponsors, Bryant Family Medicine, Heather Martinez. Before we bring our first guest on, let's go ahead and run her commercial, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Heather Martinez, active community member and your realtor. Give me a call or text 606-344-0217, or you can reach me by email, heather.martinezrealtor@gmail.com.
And not enough good that we can say about Heather Martinez and the stuff. And if you're in the market of buying and selling a house, she's your hookup. I mean, Ryan, I know you got plenty of money. I know that you're always. I know that. Yeah, I know you got the money to buy a house, and he said on the deal he needs an email. So maybe try emailing again and see what we could do here. But if you're in a market buying and selling the house, she's definitely the hookup. And we could all say either enough good about Bryant Family Medicine and what that they did, for just not only us but the whole community and all the surrounding counties. And and we develop these things called the costs every now and then. So if you start developing them, go give Dave a visit over there, and he'll hook you right up. But are we ready for our first guest?
Absolutely.
Okay, our first guest is Easton Jesse from Adair County, and we sort of stepped out of our deal, and Edward, and you're more into this than I am, about statewide stuff, and so I'm trying to follow in your footsteps. You're trying to show me the way. So we're trying to get out of 13-free to try to reach out to some athletes that's played in other regions. So let's go ahead and welcome them on. Easton Jesse, how's it going?
Good. How are y'all doing?
Doing okay. I do want to thank you for giving us your time, and I know that I think your high school days are over with. You got the next chapter in life and all that other stuff. But it was really hard, Easton, and sometimes even us as media, we drop the ball just to see what you personally and what your team did. I mean, I think all of last year, you might have had two losses, and one maybe against Hart County that made it to the state semifinals the year before, and then Union County that made it all the way to state championship last year. So that's speaking of volumes about what your program had did. So just tell us a little bit about your days at Adair County, if you don't care.
Yes, sir. So thanks for having me on, first of all. And at Adair County, I moved here for my senior year to play my senior football season, and we were doing really good. We started off the year 2-0 and beat a rival with that. And then week 3, played LaRue County, and I tore my ACL.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I tore my ACL week 3. Then I sat out week 4 and 5, but the team did their thing. They won those games. And then I came back and played against Glasgow, and we beat them, which was my old team, so that was a good feeling. And then so we played the rest of the year. We had a great season, had a lot of fun with the guys, but we didn't accomplish what we wanted to because we had a chance to beat Union County, and we didn't take advantage of it. And it hurt that I couldn't run the ball either because of my ACL. So, and I was a dual threat guy, so that hurt. But we ended up having one of the best seasons in Adair County football history. So, not much to hang my head about. So,
absolutely. So is the knee? You're talking about the knee. Are you back to 100%? Are you 80, 90, or are you good to go?
Yes, sir. So actually Monday I got cleared for everything. I'm good to go.
Right.
So, and I leave for college in a week. So I'm going there 100%. I'm ready to get to work and try to win a job.
I'm talking about college. I believe you're committed to Gardner Webb, I believe. So what led you into that commitment?
Yes, sir. So I took a visit to Gardner Webb after my junior season. So it's a Division I school. So, I mean, it's nice and I like it a lot. But I was talking to some bigger Division I schools at the time. So, and then whenever I got hurt, those bigger Division I schools kind of dropped me, like Ohio and Toledo and Western Kentucky. So they told me that because of my injury, it'd be hard for them to take me. So Gardner Webb stayed loyal the whole time, and it's really nice there. I love their quarterback coach, and they're just great people there, and they're building a great program with this new coaching staff. So I just really like it there. It's North Carolina. It's warm. So I'm excited to get there and get to work.
Absolutely. And, the pictures I've seen of that campus, I've never personally been there. It looks like a beautiful campus for
yes,
sure.
Sir. Everything's well cut, kept well. It's just it's a great place to be. I've enjoyed all my visits there. I went back like a month ago to schedule classes and then talk to the staff a little bit more, and we're all on the same page. So I'm pretty excited.
Well, like I said, I will personally thank you for probably stepping out of your area a little bit. I mean, Edward's more statewide. I'm more basically packed into the 13th region over here. So Edward keeps saying we need to reach out more. We need to reach out more. So I do thank you for coming on, and you've been a great interview for sure. So has football been your only thing, or I believe you said duals. I know a dual threat guy, but was there other sports that you was doing?
Yes, so I started my high school career at Glasgow, like I said, and my freshman year at Glasgow, I was actually the starting quarterback, and I was starting on the baseball team as well. I was kind of a utility guy, so
yeah,
it'd be like whoever was pitching, say the shortstop was pitching, I'd play shortstop. Center fielder was pitching, I'd play center field. So I just kind of played anywhere they needed me, and I played baseball up until I played my sophomore year. And then my junior year, I moved to Adair County, and I couldn't get eligible because of the move in time. So I couldn't play my junior year at Adair County. And then my senior year, I was going to play, but I tore my ACL, and I couldn't get cleared in time to play football or to play baseball.
Well, I've got 100 questions for you, Edward. Right?
I'm gonna go back to last year. Yeah, I will. Going back to last year, what was the one game when you saw the schedule that you couldn't wait to play in?
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to say it, the Glasgow game for sure, just because that's where I was before that season, and I was really excited to play those guys. I know them really well, and I know the coaching staff over there, and it was just I don't know, it was just kind of like a just game I was looking forward to, but we beat them, but it didn't go the way I wanted it to because of my injury. It was a wet game, so I was limited to what all I could do. But I was thankful to be able to get a win going back home.
And then Edward knows where I'm going with this next question because I say it all the time. What is your favorite restaurant to eat at there in Columbia?
Oh, I love Zaxby's, but if we're going like restaurant, we're going to go Acapulco on the Square. It's a solid Mexican joint. It's really good.
Mark would have said this, but do you like the cheese sauce on top of your Mexican, or you like red sauce?
I go cheese sauce. I'm a cheese sauce guy.
See, Edward does not eat Mexican.
Wow. In Kentucky,
Well,
that's crazy.
see, my thing is I really can't pronounce nothing on the menu and don't know what half of it's saying. So
For sure, that's understandable.
See, Mark, Easton
my
Hill.
wife just grabs
likes
it, just eats anything. I have to go a little what I know.
But Edward,
Everybody like cheese sauce.
So
I don't know how you could.
So, I got to ask you about being a dual threat quarterback. During a big game, which one do you like more? Do you like breaking loose and running that 50, 60-yard touchdown, or you just like throwing the long bomb to an open receiver and he walking in? Which one gives you a better feeling?
That's a tough question. I've been asked a lot, but honestly, I'm going to take the run just because, I'm throwing the whole game. It's not often I get to break off a 60-yarder, you know what I mean? And that'd be thrilling whenever I got in the end zone to break one off. Against LaRue County, my junior year at Glasgow, I was on the 1-yard line, and I play faked inside, and I took it, and we were on the 1-yard line. I almost took it to the house. I got hawked at the 20, but it was an 80-yard run, and that was awesome. So I'd pick the run.
Absolutely. So I love asking this question to, student athletes that has made it to the next level. So for all the younger student athletes that are watching this or going to be watching this in the future, what is some type of advice you would give them for them to be able to reach the level that you did?
Just stay committed to what you do and stay disciplined. Do what you have to do every day, no matter what you feel like. If you're supposed to lift that day, get your lift in. If you're supposed to throw that day, throw. You have to stay committed to the process, and you can't get too down. If I would have got down after my injury, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I would have fell into a hole and not be able to do anything. So it's just you have to stay committed to the process, and everything will work out how it's supposed to work out.
Absolutely. So I got to ask you, let me in. I've been to a lot of, I've actually been to a couple of Glasgow games and everything. So let me know about the atmosphere of a home game at Adair County.
The atmosphere at a home game. So we played Russell County week 1, which was away, but we brought so many fans it honestly felt like a home game. So Adair County does a really good job of bringing people to the game. So my first home game was week 3 at home, and I only got to experience a little bit of it, but it was awesome because that's the game I got hurt, but it was an awesome experience. And then the first home playoff game we had, it was bumping there. We had fireworks going and a lot of people there. So they do a good job of filling the stands and supporting the team.
Absolutely. And, that's what I've heard from a lot of people that's told me a lot of good stuff about, Adair County sports in general, not just football, but their entire sports. So, looking at your schedule from last year, it looked like you all, kind of had your way with the majority of your teams that you played. So other than the Glasgow game, which game would you consider your hardest game that you all had to play last year?
Our hardest opponent, toughest opponent,
Yes.
or probably Union County. I know the score looks worse against Hart County, but Union County was solid, and we had a bad game against Hart County. We were still trying to gel everything back together after me coming back because we had to switch up our offense a little bit, so we were still trying to figure all that out. But Union County, they were really good up front. They had Jaron Johnson. I'm sure y'all know he's a heck of a running. He played quarterback, but he ran the ball quite a bit, and he's a heck of a player. They had great corners. They were just all around sound football team, and we had a chance to beat them. Should have been up at halftime, but we didn't capitalize on our opportunity. So that was probably the toughest game we played.
Absolutely. If I'm not mistaken, you played Hart County at home, and I've actually made that travel to Hart County, and from where I'm at to get to Hart County is a little bit over 3 hours for me to drive up there. But it was a beautiful beautiful field that I got to go up there and get to watch the teams play on. So this is probably one of my favorite questions. So through your time playing football, what would you consider your all-time favorite memory? It can go all the way back to Pee Wee football till your senior season.
Well, this is going to be my freshman year when we played Bardstown in the regional championship at home. We started the game down 21-6, and then we ended up coming back, and it was a close game. We were up 2 or down 2, I forgot, and we were on the 5-yard line. And I faked handoff inside, rolled out right, and it was supposed to be a throwback left. But then I had pressure right in my face when I went to plant and throwback left. So I escaped back out right and threw it on the run for a touchdown, and that kind of sealed the game. And the crowd went crazy, and we won a region championship off it. So that's my all-time favorite moment of football.
Absolutely. Anytime you can win, region championship, district championship, state, anything like that, that's huge. And, I'm a big stat guy. And knowing that you had, tore your ACL and still for you to put up 1,357 passing yards in a single season, that is amazing. So I just got to know how you played through that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. My goal at the beginning of the year was 3,000 because of the new offense I was playing in. It's a really pass-heavy offense, West Coast. But playing on my torn ACL was a decision that was really hard to make. My doctor didn't want me to. My physical therapist didn't want me to play. My parents didn't even want me to play on a torn. They just wanted me to go ahead and get surgery and start rehabbing. But after a lot of prayer and stuff, I decided I wanted to play. And it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. It was a lot of pain. Every time I made a wrong step, every time I had to bootleg, I felt the pain. But honestly, it was worth it getting to finish out the season with my boys. It was just I couldn't accomplish things I wanted to accomplish, but it was a really good way to finish my season and know that I did all I could to help my team out.
Again, like I said, right at 1,400 yards, playing on a torn ACL, I got to give you props for that, because if I'd have done that, I would have probably sat out for a year and a half before I'd even thought about playing football again. So,
thank you. I appreciate
it.
it.
A couple of weeks, you go back. That's I applaud you for that.
I do think I came back 1 week too early, though. I think I should have sat out 3 weeks before I came back. My first game back should have been Hart County, but I was itching to play against Glasgow, so I went ahead and tried it. But it wasn't smart. I didn't play well. But
Mark.
Again, we've held you on here forever. We could ask you 1,000 questions. It's like I said, as media drops the ball on players, and we should have been giving you a whole lot more coverage. Just to meet you personally on this show, just shows the heart that you have for this game, and you seem like a really, really well-rounded young man, and appreciate that too. Appreciate, of course, for coming on. And but before we let you go, there's a thing we've been doing for the last couple of years. Now we're starting our brackets on favorite sports movies. Our last bracket was our favorite restaurants. So we'll probably ask you if we could get a vote from you, and then they were to show you a few things, and then we'll let you go. But for me personally, thank you for coming on. Wish you the best of luck, and if you want to, you can slide us some Gardner Webb tickets, to us. We'll come down there and we'll root you on.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all having me. Once I get the nod to start, I'll get y'all right. Don't worry. Maybe polos I'll throw in there too.
But Edward, you want to do it, or you want me to?
It don't matter, either one.
You can post it up, and I can read them to them.
Okay.
Okay, our number 4 seed, the movie. I don't know if you've seen these movies. The movie Ali. Their 13th seed, the Junction Boys.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't watched either of these.
Well, Ali is about Muhammad Ali. Will Smith played it. The Junction Boys is about Paul Bear Bryant, his first year after he left Kentucky.
Oh, there's a really good Bear Bryant speech I heard. Man in the Mirror, right? Isn't that him?
Yeah.
Oh, but Ali's a Louisville guy. You know what? Give me Bear Bryant with the man in the mirror speech. I can't go away from that.
Okay. And our next one is Space Jam 1. That's a Michael Jordan version. Or Remember the Titans.
I'm going with Remember the Titans.
I like Remember the Titans. The Mighty Ducks, I think that's the first one. And then Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
And our last one, Invincible, and number 16, Glory Road. I don't think Glory Road's going to get much votes around here.
I'm going to go Invincible.
Yeah, because they beat Kentucky. I mean, we're not going to vote.
I'm a Louisville fan. Go Cards.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's a Louisville fan. Edward.
So I did put you together a couple graphics with the pictures that we had, and I will get these sent over to you through. I'm gonna send them to you, I guess, through the email that we got. But out of the two, just kind of give me an idea of which one of the two you like the most.
Okay. Okay. I think I like the first one the most.
The person normally gets the most.
It's always the OG one.
I am going to count up every show of which one gets more.
But Edward, Ryan, you have anything else?
Thank you for taking the time to come on, and from everything that I've seen, and definitely from everything I just heard today, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do at the next level. And again, thank you for taking your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Happy to be on.
I'm going to say the same thing, basically. Good luck. Hope to see you on TV for 2 games because I've already seen your schedule. You do play Georgia Tech and you do play Ohio. Both is on ESPN Plus. So I may have to buy ESPN Plus for 4 months and then cancel it to watch y'all.
I appreciate that.
Just keep on keeping on. You've got a good head on your shoulders. The world is at your fingertips. Just keep on keeping on.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you for coming on.
Yes, sir. See you all.
Thank you.
That's a good interview, and we're ready to bring on our next set of guests. Was a little hard getting up with them, but I'm telling you, they're ballers too. They ain't gonna run out. They fought the good fight with us. We finally got it going. Now we're fixing to bring them on, and it's Courtney Claxton and Jonah Rice from Whitley County High School, and they're I don't know. I'll ask them. How you young ladies doing?
We're doing good. How are you?
Doing all right. And thank you for coming on. Thank you for being patient. Our video tech guys, Ryan and Edward, they dropped the ball on us. I'll lecture them after the show. Okay. I'll
Thank you for having us.
Yes, yeah, I'll get it straightened out.
Me and Mark has to abide by the new law, so we can't do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole new law, you can't contact a student this way. I understand the protection of the students, but it makes it a little bit harder for us as media. So, but hopefully it works itself out. We ain't complaining, Governor. We're not complaining. We don't want to be shut down or anything like that. We're sorry. Good idea. Good idea. But back to back. Okay, I just have to say that. Are we thinking dynasty going on here or something? I mean, what's your thoughts here?
We put a lot of work into our program. Personally, I've been in the program since I was in 6th grade. And we definitely can see the changes ourselves, so I can't imagine from an outside point of view. But I think that we've definitely built up a very good program.
Yeah, we've went 3 years so far, and I fully hope to have the next 2 or 3 and 4 and the years after that because our middle school program is great as well. So
They're insane.
it'll keep going.
But wouldn't that be cool if you'd be like doing this? Go,
Yeah, they're
yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah, that'd be pretty cool if you just go around doing that. Gotta tell me about Coach because I personally love him.
Yes, he's the best ever. I love Coach Halcomb and all the coaching staff. They pour so much into us. Everybody, each coach has their own um talent and role, and they all work so well together. They're great, and I love them.
Just without giving a scout report on your team, because I know Coach you probably give us all the headlocks, and yeah, he can clamp pretty hard. But um, how's preseason going? I mean, are you feel like you're clicking? It feels like it's coming together.
Yes, definitely. We have great team chemistry that comes really easy to our team. Personally, I think this is one of the best preseasons we've had, in my time here, and I'm just really excited for my last season.
But I know that you know a couple of years ago we dedicated ourselves to start covering the sport of volleyball a little bit more, and
Yeah.
the more we cover it, the more we understand it, the more better we like it. And like we tell everybody, you have to put in the same amount of work as any other group. Football, baseball, basketball, swimming, it's all put in the same amount of work. You've all had the same goal. I mean, and I think what your goal is already. So, what is it going to take for you to reach that ultimate goal?
Obviously, lots of practice as every sport, every player does. But I think team chemistry is important as a team sport of volleyball. Everybody has their position, and everybody does that at a high level. Individually, you get better yourself, and then as a team, you grow, and then from there, you win games. And experience is always great, so we'll just keep going up as the season goes.
I definitely think that volleyball is one of the most important sports for teamwork. And from an outside point of view, people may not understand that, but I really think you have to have the most team chemistry, because it truly everybody on the court has to be doing their job at all times for you in order for you guys to be good. But I think we have bigger ultimate goals, and I'm excited.
So are you ready and eager for school to start back now?
No, I'll be honest.
No, no, no.
I love the summertime.
They're probably eager for volleyball to start back up, but not school.
Yes. If I could have volleyball without school, that'd be great.
Well, unfortunately, you might not believe me right now, but when you get my age, you'll probably you'll be looking back at school as like your fun times of your life. So yeah. So you're old
I,
when you thought school was fun.
I agree, Mark. I wish I could go back to high school sometimes.
I'm glad I'm not as old as Ryan though. But Ryan and Edward,
You want to go ahead, Mark? Edward? You want me to?
You can go right ahead.
What is one of your favorite volleyball memories?
Oh gosh, this is hard.
Well, I would say from freshman year, mine was getting to go to GRC. I didn't play that year, but just being on the bench and getting to experience all the things of going to the Elite Eight, and that was really cool. And then last year's season, my favorite definitely was winning region. It's a type of win that you can't explain, and a feeling you can't explain to anybody else. 5-set thriller. All the fans, all the excitement, all the joy that comes with that.
I think mine would probably have to be from region last year when I served the game-winning serve. That was pretty cool. I don't think I'll ever top that one. But just as a whole, I think it's cool to see my teammates grow up as athletes and students and stuff, and just in general. I think that's pretty cool to watch. And that's not just a one moment experience, but it's pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to the regional championship game because I had stuff going on. But what was it like playing in the small Holland City gym against Corbin?
It's definitely way different
I
compared
can
to.
kind of answer that one for you because I was there. It was loud.
Yeah, it was definitely really, really loud. So actually, when we practice, we like listen to music, and we normally have 2 courts going and stuff. So I think that helps us with like being good in like a loud atmosphere. But it definitely was really loud, and I think it was probably different for both of our teams because we're normally in bigger gyms, and it's just not as crowded and stuff. But I think it helped us, honestly. I think it fueled us when we needed momentum.
And then this is another one that I like to ask, but it's not the one that Edward thinks yet. Going back to last year, what was one game that y'all could not wait to play?
I would say Corbin at Corbin. I think that's always a good game. I like to play them on our home turf, obviously. I don't know. I just think it's cool to go in there and compete on their floor.
And then Edward, here's the question: what is y'all's favorite restaurants to eat at?
It's got to be in Williamsburg. You know, all 4 restaurants we got in town there. You know,
Well, I guess you have to go with El Dorado's.
Yeah, I'm going to second that one. If we have to go in Williamsburg, Eldorado's.
and it's cheese sauce on everything, right?
Yes.
See, Edward. Edward
You want
don't
me to
eat.
tell
Edward
You
does
want me
not
to tell you
eat
Edward's
bacon.
story? He loves Taco Bell. He's a religious Taco Bell eater. Will not quit eating Taco Bell. He's probably got some Taco Bell stash right there around him somewhere, but will not eat Mexican.
Really?
Just a Coca-Cola.
See, they don't have a response to it. They just shake their head. They have
Well,
zero
here's
response.
here's my thing. One,
Burritos,
I can't read
tacos,
or pronounce
rice,
nothing on the menu, so
Coca-Cola, nachos.
don't know what I'm getting. And if I'm gonna get a burrito or a taco, I'm just gonna go to Taco Bell and get it a whole lot quicker.
Oh, gosh.
You
Can
drink
you
Baja
throw this out,
Blast?
Edward?
Do you drink
Well,
Baja
I mean, I
Blast?
do sometimes. I do sometimes.
That's the best drink.
Anything Mountain Dew is good to me. So as long as it ain't
Yes.
like 0 sugar.
So, do you have any advice to give him to help show him the way towards Mexican restaurants?
Grilled chicken nachos. That's where it's at. Grilled chicken nachos. That's all you got to tell him.
But Edward,
So when I see you all during volleyball season, I will let you know whether I've tried it yet or not. I will make it a point before then, hopefully, to try it.
One more quick restaurant story about Edward. I took him to a Chinese restaurant, actually Wild Wing in Corbin, and you know what he orders? 10 fortune cookies. That's it.
That was
I'm not
it?
eating that. I don't even know what it is.
Okay, I have to agree with that one. I don't eat Chinese. It creeps me out a little bit. I'm really picky, though.
Johnny, you like Chinese?
Well, see, that's my problem. I'm super
I don't
picky.
like Chinese either.
You've got picky eaters.
I thought everybody liked cat dog, you know, and you know. Never mind.
No, Mark, just no.
No.
So I'm going to have to ask you about back at the region championship game again in Harlan at Harlan's gym. I was there, and if I ain't mistaken, that final set, that 5th set, is kind of like back and forth. Like Corbin get a little bit of a lead, then you all get a little bit of a lead. So when it was set there and you all finally tied it up 15-15, what was the thoughts and how was the nerves right there at that moment?
Personally, when I got handed the ball to go back and serve, all I was saying was over and in, over and in. Talking about my serve, just over and in. But I think everybody really handled it well. Jonna, she's a young setter, came in with hardly any varsity experience, and she just ran the court, and she's a great leader as a setter. And I think she really stepped it up in that set. I think everybody did.
Yeah, I think it was like a let's go, let's win this, let's go, we're right here, let's go. Like not a oh gosh. It wasn't a step back moment. It was a let's go forward, finish it, let's go.
Yeah. And we had only played one other fifth set with Corbin that year, and it did not end with us on the winning side. And I think we were kind of bitter about that a little bit, especially knowing how much we had put into that game and realizing that we had put probably double, if not more, into that final game, and that we were going to win it. I don't think it was in our heads that we could lose.
Amber, before your next question, this is a direct text message from Coach himself. Next road trip, we are eating Chinese. Tell them.
No, we're not. I'll get chicken nuggets.
No.
And I will volunteer to drive you to it. Because if it's Chinese, I'm there. Yeah.
10 fortune cookies.
Yep, that's what we're getting.
There we go.
And you'll open one of them fortune cookies and say, "You will eat Chinese right now." You will eat Coach, I'll drive the bus when we go Chinese. I'll eat enough for your whole team. They be like, you not all day buffet. It's all you can eat, not all day buffet. Try to kick me out. Yeah.
You can have all of it you want.
So y'all had a pretty hard run there in the region tournament because you all, if I ain't mistaken, you started out with North Laurel right out the gate. Then you got Bell County, and then had to turn around and go right against Corbin. So that final game, like how was like the energy and like at your legs at the start?
We condition about every day, all of us, and I think that how much we condition and just our practice in general prepares us for situations like that and to have the endurance for it. But I feel like really momentum takes you in those, and adrenaline, and you want to be there. And I don't know. I think we were fine. Honestly, personally, this is my personal opinion. Going into a tournament like that, I want to play the hardest teams I can get all the way through. I think that it just prepares you more. You're not slacking one game and not giving it your all. And you should give your all no matter who you're playing. But sometimes, you take a little bit off. So without even realizing. But I like to be pushed, especially in tournaments like that. I think it gets you ready for that big game. And you're as ready as you can be.
Yeah, when you talk about conditioning, I think I should have conditioned myself a little bit more for how loud that gym was going to be. And I'd been there 1,000 times, but that was just, I swear, I think you could have heard that gym all the way back at Whitley Camp.
Yeah, probably.
So, looking forward to going into this season, what is like one goal that you all have set for yourselves?
So personally or team wise?
Personally.
Okay. Personally, I would say just mine would not be physical, mine would be more mental. Just give to my teammates more. Let them know how much they mean to me on the court. Tell them great pass. Encourage way more than I did last year. Because I feel now, not last year I didn't, but like now there's like more of like okay, I can do my position. I don't have to be so worried about setting the ball all the time and thinking about personally myself. I can give others like great pass, great serve, all the things, way more. And I think that would help because then others feed onto that. That gains their energy, gains gains personal energy, and it just helps the whole aspect of the game.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. Personally, for me, a physical goal I have is to be at about an 80% serve receive percentage. Serve receive is the name of the game, really. Serve and serve receive, and I mean, I am a passer, so I guess I'm pretty good at it. But I want to hold myself to a higher standard, and I want to have an 80% passing rate for serve receive. I think typical average is around like 60% to 70%. So I want to be, above average. And like mentally, kind of how Jonna was saying, I just want to be a good leader every day. I think that that's kind of been something that I've been labeled as a little bit. And so I just want to hold myself to, I want to hold myself accountable and be a good leader every day in the gym.
It's 2 great goals. So I'm going to have to ask you before I get you back over to Mark. If I'm out there playing and I point and have the refs distracted and I rip the net down and hit the ball over, will that still count if they didn't see it?
I mean, if they didn't see it, then anything counts.
Aha. Sarah, I told you, Mark, it would count.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Oh, gosh.
What if Mark's on the other side and I jump up for like a kill and I just grab it and throw it at him?
Did the ref see?
Yeah.
Well, let's just say that one eye saw Mark and the other eye only seen like half of my hand.
I don't know. That'd be a close one. We may not get by with that one.
But Mark,
My memory ain't that good. I'm an old guy. I've lost my mind about 40 years ago. So I don't know if I've ever hit, refresh me if I have. If I ever hit either one of you with my hard hitting questions. Have you ever had to go through the hard hitting segment? Well, if you can't remember, I probably haven't did it. So are you ready for the hard hitting questions now? Got the game face on? Okay.
Yep.
Sometimes you got to take a deep breath and relax. I'm ready for it. Okay. Teammates only. Coach ain't with you or assistants or anything. You're in a 15-passenger van, 15-seat passenger van. The van tears up. Just teammates only. Who's going to get out there and fix it?
Oh, gosh. It's on the plane.
Nobody in my grade.
No, nobody in your grade. Changer.
I would say change.
Changer price.
Change price.
Yes.
So she'd say, hand me the sockets and the screwdriver. Go out there and put the, okay.
Yeah, she wants to be an engineer, so.
Yeah, we'll put her out there with the problem. She can fix it.
Yeah.
Okay, so she fixes the van for you. You all just sit and watch her do all the work and stuff like that.
You're on.
Yeah, giving her a hand. A good job. Okay, then you run out of gas. You get to a gas station. Who's paying for the fuel?
Probably me. I'm the worker. I work, so.
So we know who to borrow the money from. We'll write that down there.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
By the way, I'll hit you up for $20 there after the show.
Oh my gosh.
Little Caesar's pizza or something. I'm pretty hungry. I'll pay you back next month, something like that. But no.
Sounds good.
Okay, now, you got the van fueled up, but now you're getting tired. You go to a teammate's house and you just want to do some Netflix and chill. Who's going to fix dinner? We can't do the call-in stuff. DoorDash. No DoorDash.
Oh gosh. This is
I told you these was hard hitting.
This is a hard one. My mind goes to Addison Solar, but she graduated, so.
Well, her sister's on our team,
yes.
So let's call her sister.
Yes.
So why do you think she's making?
Oh, it'd probably be something healthy. She eats healthy.
Oh, we don't even know what that word is.
We would have some type of chicken for protein.
I agree, Court.
Probably
Yeah.
some type of pasta, something. She'd have something good though.
She actually did make me donuts once, homemade donuts. So we're calling up Kristen, and if
Yeah.
Kristen can't do it, her older sister can come with her.
Well, when it comes, I shouldn't be saying this, athletes, but when I go to McDonald's and I see $1 double cheeseburger and a $7 salad, yeah, I'll probably go for that double cheeseburger, which the salad's probably healthier, but
I'm all about the carbs.
yeah,
I burn them all.
yeah. But been a great interview, and again, thank you for coming on. And before we let you leave, we're going to give you a sneak peek. I'm gonna personally give you a sneak peek of her way too early preseason top 10 rankings, and you might know the team pretty well on top there. But I'm going to show you that, and you can talk a little bit about. You don't have to give us a scout report on the teams, but we'll show you that. And I think Edward's got something to show you, and then I think we're going to ask you. I don't know if you've watched a lot of sports movies. We might ask you to vote a little bit on some sports movies for us.
Okay.
But starting out, I'm going to go ahead and show you this. If we get Ryan to pull it up, this is our way too early preseason top 10. We'll talk a little bit about this later on the show, but you might know that team in that one slot there. But I mean, and you just face most of these teams. I'm sure you face them all. I mean, just an outsider looking in, and I know that you have to uphold for your own team. But outsider looking in, how does that ranking look to you? Are we pretty close? Just say close, way off, or
I'm gonna have a hot take here, and I'm gonna say South Laurel and Williamsburg need flip flopped.
okay.
But besides that, I mean, I think it looks accurate. I think Harlan County has a really respectable team, and I think they definitely deserve that mention right there. And Corbin, rival, they're good. But yeah, I would say don't doubt South. I think they've got a good team.
That's what we was thinking. We was actually, you saying that was probably the one the one that we had the most trouble with. Ryan, you go ahead and take that down. But if I can get that down, yeah. But that was the team that we had the most trouble trying to look in on South. But we figured that South would be really really good this year. But every team on that list is more than deserving, and there's great athletes everywhere on the 13th region, and Young's are going to be great. Corbin's going to be great. Harlan County's going to be great. Bell, I mean, every one of them teams. Pineville's going to be really really good. There's no easy matchups here in this 13th region. I'm sure you already know it because you live it. You just got to bring it every day. You just got to bring it every day for sure. But again, I did mistake on one. As far as the graphics, if you could get them, we'll try putting together some stuff here in a week or so. Again, this new law is really, never mind. But we'll try to get you together, especially when we're able to come to games and be able to do like player to games and get some pictures taken and stuff like that. We'll be able to make it up to you. And Edward, I'm telling you, Edward and Ryan both, uh, they've all of a sudden became professional photographers. Me, I can't see well enough. I'll be like, I'll see Jonah get ready to kill one. I'll be like shooting in the stands or something. That's the life of a blind man. I can't see. But
I tell you, my vision's not good either.
but Ryan does. I think Ryan is going to ask you about some movies if you don't care to vote on it.
Try to split my screen here so I can do the cell thing too. All right, the first one is number 4 Ali versus the number 13 the Junction Boys.
I haven't watched either.
I haven't either.
Well, Ali is like Will Smith played as Muhammad Ali, and the Junction Boys is Paul Bear Bryant. It's like his first year after he left Kentucky, and he coaches up Texas A&M.
I think Ollie.
Yeah, that's good.
I love Will Smith.
Her next one
Space
is
Jam 1. Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead, Ryan.
tally up the vote.
Uh,
The next one is Space Jam, and that is Michael Jordan versus the number 9 Remember the Titans.
I'd say Space Jam 1.
I think so too. Yeah, me too.
Next one is the Mighty Ducks, and that is the very first movie versus number 12 Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
Yeah. Coach Carter.
Over the Mighty Ducks.
I haven't seen
Nobody likes Mighty Ducks.
We're just picking.
And then the last one is number 1 Invincible versus number 16 Glory Road.
Invincible.
I'm gonna go the same.
just
Y'all
before you
haven't
go
watched
anymore,
the Mighty Ducks.
quack, quack,
That's
quack.
hockey.
No.
The Flying Bean.
But before you go any further, Ryan, about the movies, this is coming from Coach. And I think we dropped the ball on this, and Coach, I'm sorry. He said, greatest sports movie of all time is Nacho Libre. I don't think it's even on there.
No, it is not.
Even though,
I did.
yeah, we dropped
I did not
it,
even.
man.
I did not even think about that movie. There's
I
so
didn't
many that
either.
I forgot one.
Yeah, we destroyed now. Yeah, that could have made a real run. Coach, it's Ryan's fault. He needs to research this more.
I did a lot.
But you need to watch the Mighty Ducks, so you should like the Mighty Ducks. It's good. But Edward, you got
See, then
anything
they'll come
for
up with the flying W form for volleyball. But I just personally want to thank y'all for taking your time to come on. And, you know, from what I've seen out of your team last season, I'm excited to see what your team can do, you know, this season. And I'm looking forward to getting the chance to get to come up there and cover yins. And I just got to give you the best of wishes this season.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Ryan?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you, and then best of luck the rest of this upcoming season.
Thank you.
Well, we know what the team goal is. You just definitely got the talent. You definitely got the coaching. The window of opportunity, you hear that a lot in football, is there for you. It's there for your taking. So go take it. And when you get it, just send us some chocolate candy. You know, I don't want the little breath mint, spearmint things. Give me them little Hershey bars and the Mr. Good bars. Throw me them.
Okay.
Yeah, throw Ryan all them spearmint. But yeah, just good luck to both of you. And personally, we're cheering for you and wish you both the best of luck personally. Wish your team the best of luck personally. Love Coach Halcomb. Not saying enough about him. I love him to death. He's a good guy. And just again, thank you for coming on and good luck in the season.
Thank
you so much.
That was a good interview. So where are we at on their movie deal? Since half of them don't have even watched these shows.
Well, I've got the things up, but without all votes, I can't actually pronounce winners yet.
Okay, We'll go ahead and vote on theirs, and then we'll do our top tens, and then we'll try to end the show here because they will get mad if we go too far over an hour. They'll start slobbering.
I'm gonna go Ali.
I'm going Junction Boys. I'll probably give them the only vote all day, but man, you got to watch that movie. That's a good movie. It's a true movie. It's a good movie.
I like football movies, so I'm gonna have to go with the Junction Boys.
And on this one,
This could have been a national championship type matchup here.
it's hard to go against Remember the Titans, but at the same time, it's hard to go against my show I grew up as a kid, so I gotta go Space Jam.
I love Remember the Titans, but I cannot vote against Space Jam. And I could sit and watch any one of them movies right now, and I just can't go against Space Jam.
You can't go wrong
I'm gonna
against
have
Bugs Bunny out there dropping the ball in the net
Yeah.
left and right.
Yeah.
I like them both too, but I have to go a football movie. I like Remember the Titans.
And on this, I gotta go Mighty Ducks. There's nothing better than the flying feet.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks all day, every day, twice on Sunday.
I'm gonna go Coach Cottle. I don't like hockey movies.
Invincible. I've not even seen Invincible, but I know what Glory Road's about. Invincible.
I do
beat
like
Kentucky.
Glory Road quite a bit. I do like
Yeah,
Glory
they
Road
beat
quite a
Kentucky.
bit.
Because they beat Kentucky.
I don't even have to be that. They could have beat whoever. It's still just
If they'd have beat Duke, I'd have loved it. It'd been a great movie.
I still would have liked it. I wouldn't have cared who they beat. But I'm probably going to have to go Invincible just the way that movie played out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
But Ryan, if you want to work on our tallies, or unless you've already got them,
I already have. I've got them into it, and I'm doing something different this season. I'm doing everything off of an Excel spreadsheet, so it tallies my votes for me.
okay.
Invincible won 8-1. That was off one of the polls. Remember the Titans won 5-4. Mighty Ducks won 6-5. And in a tie, we're gonna have to break the tie by Allison now. Ollie and Johnson boys are tied at 4.
Or whoever first answers us. Coach Halcom's been texting me. Halcom or Allison Messer. Whoever first answers us, or the tiebreaker. Allie or the Junction Boys. One or the other.
I'll message Allison here and tell her to vote for me.
So who won the first one?
Invincible.
So
by the score of 7-1.
Invincible, Mighty Ducks, Space Jam.
No, remember the Titans.
Invincible, Mighty Ducks. Remember the Titans. Can you believe Space Jam losing in the first round?
Well, nobody likes Michael Jordan, I guess. They think he's an old has-been.
That's like Duke loses. That was Virginia a few years ago, 16. I mean, the number 1 seed lose against number 16. Greatest upsets in movie history. But I'm gonna go ahead and post these up if I can find them. Find them's the issue. Well, I think Ryan's already posted them up for us.
No, I'm taking off the banner thing so we can see all of them.
You got the top 10 girls soccer rankings.
Girls soccer.
Yes. Yeah.
So we'll top 8, I mean.
Yeah, there's only eight schools in the region that has soccer. So it had to be top 8, not top 10. But number 1 is North Law. Oh, go ahead, Mark.
And before we start on this, we got our girls soccer, boys soccer, volleyball, and football. And we'll let Ryan post them as he feels, however he wants to post them. But this is just a preseason ranking. This is a tallied vote. This stuff always plays itself out. And the cream always rises. But this is just a tallied vote by a lot of members within our media section. So, again, it's nothing. There's talent all through this region.
Oh yeah, and it was hard to pick a top 8 here because there's so much talent in the region, anyways. But number 1 was North Law. Number 2 is South Law. Number 3 is Middlesboro. Number 4 is Corbin. Number 5 is Whitley County. Number 6 is Bell County. Number 7 is Harlan County. And number 8 is Knox Central. Then we're going to go to the boys' side of the bracket, or the rankings, I mean. Number 1 is OBI. Number 2 is North Law. Number 3 is South Law. Number 4 is Corbin. Number 5 is Whitley County. Number 6 is Middlesboro. Number 7 is Harlan County. Number 8 is Barberville. And number 9 is North Central.
Talking about,
would you like me to go on to?
If you go back to girls soccer there, if you want to, I know like Whitley, they lost a great one, and Autumn Sawyers. And the question about Whitley County soccer this year, girls soccer, is who can replace that score, and that's the big question mark for them going into the season. But they'll be all right. Really like North Laurel, like South. There's a lot of strong teams. Middlesboro, Edward knows a lot more about Middlesboro than I do. Corbin's always going to be good. So, Edward, do you have anything to say about this?
I mean, I haven't got to see like no practices, no type of scrimmages or nothing yet this season. So I'm gonna say the same thing that you did. It is just a preseason vote. Everything does work out, at the end. But I will tell you that there's probably 2 teams that I can think of on here other than your norms that you need to keep your eyes on, because they are rising teams, and some of them made a few history last year on the way that they had done things, which is Bell County and Harlan County. Bell County had their first, I think it was JV game ever in Bell County for Bell County girls soccer. So now they are having another class coming in that's getting games in. So, they're looking forward to getting better each season. Harlan County's got a phenomenal freshman that was setting school records last year, and I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do again this season. And Middlesboro, they've just got outstanding team play.
And then over to the boys' side, Dale.
OBI, just what a run that they had, and again, these are preseason rankings. You really got to watch these teams play, get a better feel of them. You just know the North Laurels, the South Laurels, the Corbin was going to be there. Whitley County is another team that's going to be really, really good. Middlesboro is going to be good. This is one where I'm sure you can both agree with me. It's like the gap is closing in from top to bottom. Absolutely, this is going to be really, really competitive from top to bottom, probably more than what we have been season over the course of the last few seasons.
I mean, I totally agree.
I'd have to agree.
I mean, I'm interested to see how the season's going to go for every one of these teams as well.
Yep.
Then we're going to hop over to volleyball here. You want to read it, Mark, or would you like me to?
At number 1, Whitley County. Number 2, Harlan County. 3, Corbin. 4, Bell County. 5, Williamsburg. 6, North Laurel. 7, South. 8, Pineville. 9, Jackson County. 10, Knox Central. I'm harping back to what Jonah and Courtney was saying about South. That was a team. One team, not because they said it, was one team that I was like, I didn't know exactly where to put them. South and Pineville was probably the 2 hardest for me personally to say, where does these teams go? And because we know how well coached Pineville is. And we know Pineville ain't a one-hit wonder either. They're building something very special down there. And them are just two squads right there. It's like, where do you put them? I mean, where do you put them? And I'm telling you, we already know about Whitley County, but Harlan County. Yeah, I'm sure me and Edward don't agree with nothing other than Taco Bell. But I'm telling you, Harlan County will not be easy for anybody this year. They've got a lot of young girls and they can play. And I'm telling you, they're going to be put on the map this year.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I totally agree with them. I mean, those things that teams could probably just switch in and out all season, but it's about accurate.
And I'm gonna harp on Harlan County a little bit, like you said, Mark, because I did get to watch them and Pineville, quite a few times last season. But if I'm not mistaken, Harlan County only lost one senior off from that team they had last year. And, they made that deep run in region. And, they played neck and neck with Corbin also. So, I'm kind of excited to see how Harlan County shapes up. And they're not going to be an easy out for anybody. But, like what Ryan said, this time after the season starts, every one of these teams could be changing flip-flopped around. So.
And in football, we had the Corbin Redhounds at 1, Bell County at 2, South at 3, North at 4, Millsboro 5, Williamsburg at 6, Knox Central at 7, Whitley at 8, Harlan County at 9, and Clay County at 10. Again, on my part of it, when I look at this, I look at the Bell County Bobcats, and this ranking set at number 2, and I think Bell County has enough. And I want to say this at a preseason show to win the 3A state championship this year. But again, a lot of this again goes on how the RPI shakes out. If you have back-to-back like Lexington Catholic, Louisville Central games on the road, then the possibilities you winning one probably ain't going to be that high. But if it shakes out that they get home field and get and just not have to deal with the bruising, I'm telling you, I really think that if the RPI can shake out good with them and they don't have to take too many road trips in the playoffs, that team can absolutely win a 3A state championship. Only thing you have to do, if you don't think I'm right, look at the loss of players on all these other schools that have been contenders. And I really like what Bell County's got. And plus, you have Dudley Hilton leading that charge. And but again, the Corbin Redhounds are the Corbin Redhounds. And somebody needs to beat them in this area for somebody to take that title. And that's just how I look at it. South Laurel, I like what they're building. I like what they started last year. And I was a firm choice on that number 3. And if I'm wrong on that, I'll eat crow all year. I like what they're doing down there. I love the coach down there. And again, North Laurel's going to be good. Middlesboro's going to be good. Williamsburg's always good. We know Knox Central's building something special. Whitley, man, these are some good teams. Period.
I mean, I totally agree, but I mean, right now, if Bell can't find another game, with the season starting next month, I don't know how that's going to hurt their RPI or whatever, but that may hurt if they can't find that 10th game. But they got a dandy one coming up here in about a little bit less than a month when they host Johnson Central at home. So, I mean, how much will Dudley Hilton show and everything like that? And I'm interested to see how that team will go too.
Is that regular season run?
No, that is a scrimmage.
That's a good question. How much will Dudley be willing to show?
I mean, because they won't play another game for 2 weeks. So how much does he play his starters too? But Edward,
Looking at this, I can, I agree with it to a point because once season starts and we see how the teams are shaping up, then a bunch of teams might move, they might rise, it might stay where it's at. But for anybody to take the one spot, one, you have to either have a better season, or two, you have to beat the man to be able to become the man.
Absolutely. But again, folks, these are just preseason rankings. I'll be first to tell you, do I have a grasp on these teams? No. I'm sure Ryan and Edward will tell you no. Anything you get in the preseason is just a group of guys and gals just thinking what they think. It's all opinionated. It's all just guessing. Nobody knows what will come out. And but that's the fun of it. The way too early preseason rankings, but it always plays itself out. The cream will rise, and again, that's a fun part about the rankings. But it's been a good show. Have we missed anything?
not that I can think of.
And and Coach Daniels was right. Edward got lazy. Edward told us to take some time off, and got lazy here. So, but all in all, we worked out some kinks. It's been a very very good first show of the season, and hopefully we'll get a commercial as good as Heather Martinez one of these years. But again, we're like the great value cornflakes of the media. We ate the high tech, but we do as good as we can. But a big shout out to Easton and Jonah and Courtney for coming on tonight. I had a fun time with all of them. A big thank you to all of our viewers. Big thank you to our sponsors. And that being said, Ryan, Edward, your final thoughts.
Final thoughts is another sports season is upon us. I don't have any quotes from that because I did forget about it. That's my kinks for the night. But best of luck to all of our fall sports teams, and let's play injury free all season.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna leave you like I always do. It's a new year, new season. Go out and support these student athletes, regardless if it's soccer, volleyball, football, no matter what the sport is. Fill them bleachers up, fill them stands up. These students would love to see you there. It make them happy to see that it's standing room only at all these games. And on that note, I'm gonna leave you with probably one of the best said quotes that there is. Success isn't owned, it's leased, and rent is due every day. J.J. Watt.
Yeah, I think J.J. Watt just signed. No, maybe was it J.J. Watt or was it his brother? Just one of Watts just signed one heck of a deal. Ryan, maybe you could help me out or whatever. The dude that plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's like the highest contract, non-quarterback contract ever.
I think that's T.J. Watt.
Yeah. He just rolled in money. I like money, but that's well said. That's good. And again, Ryan slipped on his first show. We'll allow you make mistakes. First show, You got to bring it next time. Ron said he'll bring it next time. We'll get the kinks worked out of it. But yeah, we had fun with this, and cannot say enough about our, get our sponsors, our viewers, and the people who give us their time to come on their show and hear us rattle. So big thank you to them. But I want to leave you all with this. Wherever you go, no matter the weather, always bring your own sunshine. Anthony D'Angelo. From all of us at Bryant Family Medicine, All Sports Media, good night and God bless.